I have an offer of no bullshit coming to you. There's a person that's been finding the right words. They've been decreasing drama and negative energy from their life. They're done with people who want to sort or want to throw things under the rug or put things behind the stairs. There's a difficult conversation within self they've finally fully discussed and embraced. The thing right now is they're figuring out they want to come into you with this message, either of stating like slow and steady of, I just want to be in your life again. You see, you and this person have a deep history together, or hot and heavy, stating, what I feel for you goes still beyond friendship. See, I feel this person is leaning towards hot and heavy. A moment of inspiration reaching out to you, a moment of aha, volcano effect, versus a plan. They see they've definitely planned, but they're like, I don't want to go in with bullshit. And if I go in trying to have the perfect thing to say, the perfect thing to do, or inviting them out, nothing will matter. I'm going to feel stiff if I go into this with a plan. I just have to tell them how I feel. I've surrendered to spirit. I've surrendered to my emotions and my feelings for more than just you. They see you as a soulmate. We have Scorpio and air placement within this dynamic. Well, and Scorpio is water. So we have Scorpio and then air placements, which are Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra within this dynamic. There's a big connection, and this person wants to finish what was started between each other. It's like your story went on pause. You never said goodbye to each other, but it was obvious that you guys were like, if we stay in each other's lives, we're not going to be able to cleanse energy. There was a sense of protection on both of you. You were shining for the light. You were upgrading, and this person, they didn't know which way to travel. They didn't know who to pay attention to. They were having trouble finding their own identity. They're free from that now, though. They had a third-party dynamic come. It was deeply... I'm hearing the word depressive. So they ended up leaving a relationship with you and got into a dynamic with a bunch of people. Like, and when I say with a dynamic with a bunch of people, I'm meaning other friends, new areas of hanging out. I'm seeing, and yes, love dynamics as well, but it's almost like when you shed from their life, their whole crew of people changed. If you would have been together, if you wouldn't have separated, there would have been no growth. But this person's watching you from afar, and they're ready to present you this offer. So the decks we're going to be using today is we're going to be using two beautiful decks from the same creator, and that is Marcella Kroll. This is the first one she ever sent to me, which is her sacred symbol. Let me make sure. We have the sacred symbols for divination and meditation. And then the Dreamer's Tarot, which is the one she has just sent to me. These are beautiful decks. I want to tag her in this reading. I highly suggest picking up these two. All right? So we got our reading. We know our energy. And now we're able to go ahead and pull the meat and potatoes of the reading. All right. Spirit wants you to know that this is something that is part of your happiness. This person's grown during your time of separation. They really have. They see the straightforward action is to be authentic. There's light features within this person. So I'm seeing blonde hair, or like maybe strawberry blonde. We could have those kind of eyes that change colors, like they could be green, they could be blue, depending on the way the sun is hitting them. And then lastly but not leastly, we're going to use my love tarot. Oh yes. But they're like the power of your touch, the power of your smile. You touch people's hearts. You help people wash away their troubles. And That's like the thing they want to be with you. They're like, I just want to be this very, very safe and prosperous force within this person's life. You see, you're a master manifester. You're clairsentient, which is the inner knowance, and you have far more abilities than just those. These are collective, takes what resonates. Some of you are very much aware of what your other spiritual abilities are, and some of you are learning. For you to have grasped these abilities, owning in on them, to have the life you have always desired, there's payment for that. Payment in this sense is life experience. To build a callus, to be strong, you have to have once been weak. To pull others out of the gutter, out of the well, you have one time must have been in there. This is exactly what you asked for. And that's another thing what this person sees is like you've really, it's like you've gone two totally separate ways. You have turned into a totally different person than when you were with them. I'm seeing you literally shed who you used to be. So there could have been actually some form of transformal, like outer appearance glow up, a personality enhancement, meaning going from being a closed-in person to expressing. You've always been yourself. You see, you have clairsentient abilities. That is the inner knowance. These are enhancing. Being in separation with this person and being able to experience all the rest of your life since you've been with each other, there was a cause and effect. If you would have stayed together, this wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't be who you are now. There's also this sense of like the person seeing your outer glow up matching who they always saw within when they first met you. When this person first met you, you were extremely inspiring to them. Just a person that had the answers. Somebody that they could talk to. You attracted them to you. You didn't have to go out of your way. They always found you. They always called you. Sunflowers are a big forward movement with this dynamic. What they see now is that you are somebody meant to be in their life. And the word meant, the way I take that word is we are in control of our destiny. We truly are. We have left path, right path choices. And along this path, Spirit's able to sway us to our highest timeline. And we have our choices on how to get there. There was a reason you and this person met when you did, when you were younger, when you were less aware. There's a reason that you separated. And there's a reason now that it seems that Spirit's saying you've actually been missing some signs connected to them. So I feel like you've started seeing their name, their car, songs that reminded you of them. And you're like, nope, I'm not feeding into that. I'm done. I'm not going in that cycle repeat. That's not a sign. That's not a synchronization. But there's no such thing as coincidence. This person knows that they will feel relief by honoring their feminine nature and being vulnerable with you. Their courage, as we speak, is being charged. Spirit's very much guiding you to understand another reason that this flow is happening, because this is a dance of life with this person being tangle partners, is that on your end, you truly did not give up because you let go. You've always felt the energy of if something's meant for you, truly meant for you, you let that go, and if it finds its way back to you, it was meant for you. And if not, you were grateful for the spiritual lesson of when this dynamic was here. See, those words echo in that person's mind. Absolutely echo. They are like, I'm no longer in a state of missing their touch. Another air placement. You could be an air placement, or at least there's absolutely the energy then of somebody who is able to talk within self and has so much going on, but saying things to others is where they go blank. Thinking things clearly and clearly over and over. So, the energy they state for you to center focus on from here is with the power of touch and the unexpected with Uranus Uranus controlling this dynamic, the planet controlling right now, and that's a planet of partnership. It's about being pushed outside your comfort zone. You send them the energy of, I give you permission, reassurance that speaking to me, your truth is correct. To bring the courage that I'm not poisoning your life, that both of us definitely had some third parties that we're going to tell each other about during the time of separation. And now I'm just seeing you guys like looking at each other. It's like this moment. So it's very close. Your first heartbreak together, they're stating to me it this way. Your first heartbreak together was your last with this person. You're living a life of awareness, paying attention to what's surrounding you, and you see that you have the spaces available for this person. You have the ability to center focus on the present moment, but be prepared for the year ahead. So listen closely to what this person has to say to you. And don't feel this sense of having to survey what they're saying and trying to find and a bigger meaning. Just listen and speak. Because a lot of people around them were trying to tear them down. A lot of people told them reaching out to you or etc. would be a wrong choice. But they're saying, I'm not chicken. So, get ready to unpack the past to be ready for the future. And that's what I have for you today. Alrighty? Alrighty. Let's get it.